So bottle service girls, a lot of them are great people, morally sound, whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of them think, okay,
Morally sound.
This guy's drunk, right? I'm gonna flirt with him. I'm gonna make him spend a lot of money on a bottle, right? So I've got this bottle. It was like $600, and then it's like tax and tip. They always add. They add tax, tip, service charge, and entertainment fee, which are all mostly charges, right?
Right.
Service charge is the tip. They already put 18% on. Now, normally, I'm like, okay, I'll put a little bit extra on top. I'm not going to tip 20% on top of it. Right? So this bottle service girl is like being all flirty. She thinks I'm drunk, but even when I'm drunk, I know what I'm doing. And she gives me like the receipt, and then she puts a big heart around the tip section. Right? And I was like, first of all, you overcharged me. You charged me for 2 bottles. I only got 1. And she was like, oh, my mistake. I'm like, no, you did this on purpose. She brought back another thing. I'm like, whoa, you put a bunch of Red Bulls and waters on here that I didn't order. Oh, my mistake. I'm like, no, you're trying to play me, right? The third time she came back again with the heart around the tip. And I was like, I put a heart around the service charge. And then I wrote 0, like 0 in letters, 0, and then put the amount. I was like, I don't get tricked by like these little games.
Okay, but question for you. How do you know that service charge is going to the bottle service girl and not the club?
Hey, that's between the bottle service and the club.
Because we have a service charge and nobody gets it.
Then talk to your
Nobody
boss.
gets it except the company,
Yeah,
right?
so H-Wood Group was that way. I don't know if they're still that way or not, but they used to take all the service charge.
Right.
And then the girls would have to go to a client and be like, hey, just so you know, we don't get any of this.
Exactly. So
and the client would be like, I don't give a f-.
Which sucks. I mean, I deal with it, you know. It's like, yeah, we don't get any service charge, and sometimes they'll tip you and sometimes they won't, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, it can be deceiving if it's not clarified sometimes.
But then to me, in my opinion, that's a problem between you and the company. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's honestly,
that's like your boss
true.
is robbing
because
you.
if
Like,
the
I paid
waitresses
my whatever.
if the waitresses were like, yo, we're not working at the venue, then the venue would not have any waitresses.
But that takes a lot, right?
I mean, it just takes, not to be desperate. That's what it takes.
I
And
guess,
people
but
are desperate.
how much do you care, right? Like, I don't care enough to like get everybody together and be like, let's tell them we're quitting if they don't get rid of the service
No,
charge.
of course,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Because it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Is it inconvenient? Yes.
Sure.
Is it that big of a deal to like start a whole thing about it? No.
Yeah.
You move on with your
And
life.
that's why the clients shouldn't be penalized as a result of you
True.
guys not
That's
wanting
true.
to give a f-, So if
That's-
you don't give a
that's
fuck,
fair.
why should they give a
No,
fuck?
that's fair. You're